Today, let's explore a particular moment when we're dating that can be the most painful. It can be like torture if we don't handle this particular moment well. And there are these forks in the road when we're dating where, depending on how you respond, it can lead to something that you would love and unfolds and expands beautifully, or it can go down a track that's destructive, that's anxiety-filled, that's painful, and that ultimately drives the relationship apart. And this moment is called the void. And the void is when you're first dating somebody. Maybe you've been talking for a few weeks, and there's this lull in the conversation. Maybe there's a few days that go by where he hasn't texted you, he hasn't called you, and you know he's busy, you know he might be traveling, he might be on a work trip, and you're not sure how to interpret. You don't know if he's pulling back. You know he's not texting you or calling, but you don't know if his level of interest is waning or if he's just busy. And so how you hold your mind in this moment will be the difference between peace versus anxiety. And so I want to share with you a tool. I want to share with you a mistake that many women make in this moment, and then a tool that you can use for your mindset and your beingness that can help you ground yourself in peace. Because if you think about the version of you that's in the relationship, let's imagine it's a year from now and it all worked out. You've been watching these videos, maybe you've joined a coaching program that we offer, like you've manifested the amazing relationship that you loved and you were so filled with joy. Let yourself imagine that for just a moment. It's all worked out and this guy's amazing. How does this version of you a year from now in this relationship, how does she feel? How does she feel? As I've asked this question to literally thousands of women in our coaching programs, words like, I feel safe, I feel secure, I feel confident, I feel calm. She goes, I'm excited. I'm filled with gratitude for this relationship. Those are usually the feelings that come up for women. So if you notice, the more you can generate a mindset, the more you can generate that state of being now, the more you will make decisions and choices that lead you to that result. Because like attracts like, whatever emotional state you're in, that's going to give you access to ideas that match that emotional state. In other words, the emotional state of, what if he doesn't like me? Like, what if he's pulling away? What if this is ending? Oh, I'm gonna have to start back at square one. It took so long to attract this guy in the first place. That leads to anxiety. That leads to fear. And then when he calls, you're gonna be insecure. Maybe even as a defense mechanism, get angry at him. You're gonna hold back your attention and your love from him. You're gonna create gap. His level of interest might not have changed at all. In fact, it may have even grown since the last time he talked to you. We don't know at this point. But your state of being is then going to dictate how that interaction goes. On the other hand, let's imagine that during the void, during this gap of communication, you have a different mindset. A mindset that generates everything that aligns with the relationship you want. So a mindset that generates security. A mindset that generates a level of gratitude in your life, a mindset that generates this feeling of love, this feeling of peace. So the question becomes, what mindset can you hold that puts a frame around the experience that generates the feeling that's going to lead you where you want to go? That, my friend, is the key to manifesting the relationship and the life that we want. I'll give you a quick example of this. There's a woman in my Manifest Your Man coaching program who is dating this guy who travels a lot for work, and they've been talking for a period of like 3 weeks, and this guy's awesome. Like, he's funny, he checks all the boxes on all the things that she wants, they've got this great connection, and after a few weeks, they were talking every day, and then there was this period of time where like he didn't call or text for 3 days. And just so happened that we had our Manifest Your Man coaching call on the third day. And she gets on and she's like wobbly, right? She's in the void. She's in the gap. And she's like, she asked a great question. I have so much respect for the question that she asked. And she said, how do I hold my mind in a way that dissolves the anxiety and brings me to peace? That is such a brilliant question. And I took her through this coaching process that helped her connect to that future version of herself and helped her get guidance from that future version of herself and come up with a frame, come up with an idea that when she thought about this idea, when she put this frame around that experience, she was like, oh yeah, I feel peace. I feel secure in myself. I feel confident. And the frame was this. The frame is, I am the woman for whom it all works out. And it's either going to be this guy or someone even better still. It's this guy's level of interest. Her paradigm, the voice of doubt was telling him he's pulled away. He's not as interested in you. See, you're the woman that no guy ever chooses. Guys always choose somebody else. You're the woman who guys never choose. That was her original thought, and it was causing all kinds of anxiety. So she began to shift that. She began to think, no, I'm the woman for whom it always works out. I'm the woman for whom I'm going to find my amazing person. And it's either going to be him or someone even better still. I'll assume the best until I know otherwise. In other words, I need to have a conversation with him before I assume that he's not that interested in me. The next morning, he called her and he was like, I'm so sorry I haven't called. I've been missing you. And I've had all these things. They had all these challenges at work and late nights and this and that. And she had an opportunity to do a couple of things. Number one, have a great conversation with him to let him know that, hey, the cadence that they were on was this consistent everyday cadence. And then he didn't call for 3 days and that didn't feel good to her. So she got to ask for what she wanted, and what feels good is that if he's not going to call, just send a sweet good night text. And he was like, oh, I thought that would be worse. And like, he just didn't know that that's what she wanted. And so he made that agreement with her. But the second thing is she was able to save herself the anxiety. She was able to save herself the torture that was created by the mindset that was going down the wrong track. What if he doesn't like me? A negative limiting story that I'm the woman who never gets chosen. So instead, when we can hold our mindset in an empowered frame that generates confidence, that generates peace, that generates that sense of security, because your security doesn't come from a man. Your security doesn't come from the outside world, not even the bank account, circumstances, situations. Your security comes from within, the power that's breathing you. You are connected to spirit and a source of life that is for you, that is expanding in your life, and that delights in bringing you exactly what it is that you would love if you're willing to partner with it. And so if you would love to explore this, if you would love to learn how to really master your mindset around love so that the whole process becomes easier, becomes more joyful, becomes more peaceful, less anxiety, if you would love to manifest your man faster than you ever thought possible, then I'm going to put a link right below this video. I'm going to put a link in the description, and you can check out the Manifest Your Man program and see if it's a fit for you. Because I'm so grateful for all of the women that this has helped around the world and all of the pain that it's saved in the process of attracting the relationship they want. And my question for you is this one, super powerful. If you're in the void, meaning you're dating someone and it's not like he's breadcrumbing you, you're just not sure, but he's pulled back a little bit or there's a gap in his communication, what's the frame? What's the thought that you can think that would put you in a state of being of peace, certainty, gratitude, that no matter what happens, you are going to be okay? Go ahead and chat that in. It's going to be super powerful in the comment section below. I believe in you. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.